16:9 aspect ratio, full HD. That is the format YouTube likes best, from my understanding. This will give y'all a little bit different perspective. We usually get stuff coming up this way, but we're going to be getting stuff going down. We may go down Johnson Ferry. We could go down Roswell Road. We don't know yet. Traffic will dictate a lot about what we do. And I didn't anticipate this already. We're going to turn this off until we get further along. Okay, picking this back up. Hopefully we get through this light. Yeah, traffic could change what we do really quick. It's 44 degrees, almost 10 o'clock, and this is a north or outer loop, Georgia 120. Yeah, I don't know if we'll get into Christmas shopping or what kind of traffic we'll get into, but if we get into a lot of traffic, we're going to abort our plan, take the quickest route back to Athens we can find. Yeah, because I'm not going to do this cutting the camera on and off and on and off and on and off junk all the way back. And I don't want to just let it sit here and run through red lights. And I don't know whether we need to be in this lane or the right lane to go east up here. I think we need, I don't know, is there a red light up here? I can't remember. Came down here the other day, but don't remember. Is it a red light or a ramp? What is it? I think it's a ramp we need to get off. We need to get over. We got one trying to cut us off. Don't do that. Y'all play nice back there. Georgia 3 and Georgia 120, Roswell, Marietta. Roswell is to the left, Marietta is to the right. We do not intend to go all the way to Roswell. We could and go on out 120, cut through Duluth. That wouldn't be a bad drive itself. But I was wanting to cut down through Atlanta, but you know what? We may just abort that. I'm already not liking this traffic. Let's cut it off and see what we got here. Okay, let's see if we make this red light. See, a lot of times when there's 7, 8, 10 cars in front of you, you don't even make the light. And I can drive in traffic fine. I just don't like it, and so I don't tolerate it. No more than I have to. So a lot of times the plans we make get aborted. People's driving has gotten so bad, or the way people drive has gotten so bad, no matter how you want to say it. You are in peril every minute you're on the road. I don't care how careful you are. People are driving like like lunatics. They're not paying attention. They're thinking about where they're going to be, what they're going to be doing. And they'll smack you before you even can turn around. Along with the increase in population, gas is $3.06. We got it for $2.70. Let's see, $2.75, I guess, at the Love's, but we had 10 cents a gallon off. We get 10 cents a gallon off with our Love's membership, or our Love's whatever we have. Yeah, see, and if we have to stop this camera every time we come to a red light, we don't make these lights. I'm not gonna keep cutting on and off, on and off. And I'm gonna deviate from our plan, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, we need to make a decision pretty quick. Either loop around and go back and hit 75 south, or we're going to be pretty much committed to go this way if we stay here much longer, keep going much further. Alright, we don't need y'all over here. What'd you come over here for? See, this is one time I'm wanting to go a little faster than the traffic, and you can't. You got people come right over in front of you. Okay, get in the left turn lane and get. We gotta get over. We got 2 lanes. We gotta turn. No, we won't. Okay, we're good. Like so many of these areas, I used to be in this area an awful lot doing subcontract work, but it's been a long while. Lower Roswell, Roswell Road, Azalea, all of this stuff through here. Over there to the left. Uh-oh, brake lights again. Just drop over in that right lane. Publix up there to the left. Now it's a Walmart, you know, like a area store, whatever they call them, local market or whatever. Oh, we made it through that. That's good. Now, if we were to stay on this, the 120 would take us right through Duluth and on over through Lawrenceville. Where does 120 end up? I guess does it start in Lawrenceville? 20 goes south out of Lawrenceville, but 120, I bet 120 must start in Lawrenceville. We could have turned in that park and used the bathroom, I guess, or used their facilities over here in North Cobb, or East Cobb, I'm sorry. We'll be crossing over into Fulton shortly if we haven't already. Line is between East Cobb and North Fulton. Maybe we'll see a sign. I think we'll stay in this right lane because because we may go down Johnson Ferry when we get up to Johnson Ferry. Indian Hills Country Club. That'll cut you through to, I guess, Upper Roswell. We did some work in there, but good grief, 40-something years ago. Up here at this intersection to the left, all these office buildings up here on the left, the Marchman's built. We had a heck of a time getting our money from the Marchmans there for a long time. Finally got all our money from them. Yeah, if we go down Johnson Ferry, is traffic going to be any better? I wish now we had aborted this a long time ago. Green light. We may not even make this light. I'm going to turn it off till we get to the light. Okay, we're going to turn right here on Johnson Ferry. Trader Joe's still over there to the left. I went in there one time, didn't like it, hadn't been back. What is all this to the right? I don't remember that. There's a Whole Foods. Okay, I think I do vaguely remember. No, I don't either. Not Whole Foods. A little bit further down, there's a Publix on the left. Yeah, I don't remember that shopping center there. Well, maybe part of it, or maybe up here a little bit further where Blue Moon, old Blue Moon nightclub used to be, or something. That's sort of like an oldie, sort of like Johnny's, except not quite as Johnny. I think it was in this shopping center right here on the right. Who remembers a Blue Moon? Right there on the right somewhere. Lee Haddock's office was right down there on the left. We used to have to come up here and pick up checks. There's a Kroger up here. We're probably going to go into. Boy, we've spent many and many a day working on new houses up here. Yeah, there's the Publix over there to the left. And if y'all can believe it, like I've said it a bunch of times before, there was very little to eat up here. Very little. We're going to get in the left lane and we're going to turn left, and then we're going to turn right and go into this Kroger. I guess this Kroger's still up here. I think we will go down Lower Roswell, cut across Azalea, and hit Roswell Road. Maybe go at 400 instead of going Johnson Ferry all the way. That's what we'll do. Go down through that river park along Azalea Drive. Okay, we've got the turn light, folks. Let's go, 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 or we're going to lose the turn light. Let's go, 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 go. Taco Bell and the McDonald's about the only thing there was to eat up here. The Taco Bell came later than the McDonald's. Okay, let's turn in here. We'll turn it off and then we'll turn it back on when we come out. We'll give this camera a rest. Okay, we're back out of the Kroger. We're going to go Lower Roswell here and go down to Azalea. Now here's a Christmas story y'all will probably like. It's that Bank of America right there. It used to be a CNS years and years ago. And, you know, y'all heard me mention the Marchmans a minute ago. and those or those office buildings and houses and stuff, they were having difficulty making payroll. And everybody would get their checks on Friday afternoon, 2:30, and you'd rush to the bank. Some people would, you know, get checks cashed, some wouldn't. They'd cash until they ran out of money. We'd been holding checks, I guess, about $4,000 in checks for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe 3 or 4 weeks. Every time we'd go in, couldn't get it cashed, couldn't get it cashed. But we went into that bank back there one afternoon, right around Christmas time, about this time. I was still married, my wife and I. We needed that money for Christmas. I mean, we needed it. We got in the bank, and it came up. There was a hold on those checks, and the girl asked one of her supervisors, and the supervisor looked there and she said, "Oh, that's a marksman check. Go ahead and cash it. It'll be okay." I said, "Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, please cash it and let me get out of here before y'all change your mind." So they cashed it, and we got out of there, got out of the parking lot, and ran like wild dogs to get away from there before they changed their mind. Another time, that same bank, you know, they was always busy on Friday afternoon, and you didn't want to hold up the line, so you didn't want to count the money right there as they gave it back to you. But like I said, marksman check, you wanted it cashed because you might not get the money otherwise. And so I just took the money one afternoon, went out and we counted it in the van or the truck. I don't think we had a van. Yeah, we may have, but anyway, counted it, and it was $100 too much. So my wife and I looked at each other, and you know, okay, I'll take it back in. So I took it back in, waited in line again, took it back to the teller, and I said, "Y'all, you need to count that again." She said, "You should have counted it before you left out of here." I said, "If there was a mistake, you should have called it then." I said, "Just count it again." And so she counted it again. She said, "Oh." She said, "Well, thank you very much." Yeah, I guess she'd have had to have made up that $100. I don't know. I don't know what CNS bank policy was if you were short. I know there's no way they would have, you know, she could have ever figured out who it was, but still, that wasn't right. Wasn't going to take that $100. As bad as we needed it, I wasn't going to take it. Yeah, these houses along here to the left and the right. Oh man, all the long days working on these houses. Like I said, that's back when I had the 28 and the 40-foot ladder. These houses along the river were high up off the ground. Drag that 40-foot ladder around the back of that house. There was one house I ended up putting that 40-foot ladder up on that. These vans, you can't do that. These roofs aren't very strong anymore, but the old vans, the roofs were strong. I literally put that 40-foot ladder up on top of that van, ran it up as far as it would go to clean a fixed panel bathroom window over the master tub. That was over in Horseshoe Bend, over off of, well, it'll be off of 120 if we go that way, depending on how we go. This is a much better drive than what we were doing a minute ago, isn't it? And there's a park down here on the right, but we won't go in unless we've already passed that park. We may have already gone past it. We're getting, it looks like we're getting on down towards Azalea. Yeah. Yeah, see the Chattahoochee River? Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of people over there. Parked, probably walking the trails. This roundabout, yeah, up there. If you go around there and exit that second one, then go up Upper Roswell, all those roads, that Willio, all these roads we used to work on so much for so long. Inverness as a Wheeling subdivision. Yeah, I was actually a member of this Chattahoochee nature thing up here on the left for a while. Spam. Go away, spam. Last time I was here, they didn't have all these boardwalks or, you know, these trails built up. Been a while then, hadn't it, folks? What is this bridge? It wasn't here either, for sure. That goes up to the Chattahoochee Nature Center then. Okay, yeah, CNC, Chattahoochee Nature Center. Yep, we used to be a member of that. Get your nature on. Up here to Roswell Road, I hadn't decided whether we're going to turn right and go in or whether we're going to go straight across. Go back up and catch 120. Do like we did the other day. I think we're going to just make this a long video, maybe an hour. The other one, I think, the other day, I think was 54 or 57 minutes. This one may be an hour. Until we get back over to 85, maybe. We may stop it before then, I don't know. But this will be a long video. Downstream from here, back behind our right shoulder back here is Morgan Falls. And Morgan Falls Park, that's a nice park. Hadn't been there in probably 15 years either or more. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to go straight or we're going to turn right and go down Roswell Road? I about lost my appetite for going into Atlanta. Okay. Greenus. Geese are crossing the road up here. Got a lot of folks stretching and carrying on over there. We used to come up here before these trails were here. but I want to go down Roswell Road today, folks. That was my intention, but I think we will go straight across, come back up and catch 120 on the east side of Roswell. So we could go turn left and go up through Roswell. Y'all want to do that? Traffic. No, we're not doing that. We're going to go straight across. Roswell's to the left. We're in North Fulton. We're in North Fulton. Okay, let's turn it off. Calling this Atlanta Street here. This is Highway 9. Take you all the way up to Dahlonega.